Hey guys, welcome back to Bethelby Organizing, where I help people organize their homes for free. In today's video, we are helping this family of 7 clean and organize their laundry room and to set up a system for all these clean clothes on the floor. She says they are clean clothes, and every time the kids go to change their batch and pull it out of the dryer, they just throw it straight onto the floor. So we're going to set up a system that's hopefully going to keep these off the floor and make it easier for the kids to put the clothes where they go instead of on the floor. So first things first, I want to clear the floor and get all these clothes out of here so that we can put the shelf here. I want to put the shelf as close to the dryer as possible because I don't want the kids to have any room or any excuse to not put the clothes straight into the baskets. They had a lot of random things kind of piled up in the corner over there, but I think where this room is so tiny, then we need to keep this room only laundry, and that way it will hopefully keep everything off the floor and things won't just start piling up and cluttering up this room. Most of the stuff in this corner we actually got rid of because they didn't really know what was over here, and they said all this stuff is just random stuff that they don't really ever use. So I think we got rid of everything except for this little toolbox and then the tall drawer thing. We did end up moving the plastic drawer to a different area in the house because it has nothing to do with the laundry. Everything in this blue bin, we actually ended up getting rid of it because it was just in case items. So like things that they might use one day, like pieces of carpet that they could use if there was a stain on the carpet they couldn't get out or something, and just stuff like that. So I asked them if they really could see themselves using stuff like this, and when they thought about it, they thought, no, we actually won't ever use it, and we could probably just get rid of it. And when I do these kind of jobs, I never make people get rid of their stuff. I always give them a scenario or ask them questions like, how can you see yourself using this in the future? And with this case, they had a few pieces of carpet that they were saving. So I asked them, if you got a stain on your carpet and you couldn't get it out, would you cut pieces of carpet out and put the new ones in? And they said they actually wouldn't do that. They'd probably just end up replacing the whole carpet. So we got rid of all those carpet pieces. And that's how I kind of do it with everybody, is just give them a scenario of how they would use that item. And if they can't see themselves using the item in maybe like 6 months to a year, then I think it's best if they just get rid of the item altogether. Now I'm just going to mop the area where this shelf is going to go, and then we will set up the shelf. Her husband was actually home and he set up most of the shelf by himself, so that was really nice. They picked up this shelf from an online seller, and as we were setting it up, then we realized that it was missing a few pieces and we couldn't stack the shelves any higher. So we just set up the first part of the shelf and then put the baskets on. And we also realized that the baskets are not going to fit 3 across. So we just did the 7 baskets, and there's going to be a little bit of extra space. If she wants, she can buy the extra parts to put the rest of the shelf together. But for now, she said she just wants the bottom shelf on, and then they will decide if they want the other part of the shelf on. But now I'm just going to finish sweeping up this floor, and then we are going to mop it, and then we are all done. This job was a good example of doing what you can with what you have, because we got the shelf and realized there were parts missing right in the middle of the job, but we still were able to organize this job. And even though it didn't turn out exactly the way we planned in the beginning, we were still able to fit all 7 baskets on the shelves and got a laundry system set up for her that's going to work for her and her family. As I was mopping the floor, I realized the washer and dryer are not lined up with each other. So we pushed back the washer, and there was a whole bunch of stuff underneath there. So I'm going to sweep that up and then mop underneath the washer as well. And then we are also going to take down the fly strip and also the plastic that was on the window. And you'll see that in just a minute. That concludes our laundry room for a family of 7. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you guys in my next video.